rushing shoes.
The coaches and players we talked to yesterday were raving about the uniforms. Wow, what a catch. One-handed snatch by Jeff Thomas.
A long developing play. It's a crossing route. The slot receiver Thomas finds the hole behind the linebackers.
On the completion of the speedy slot receiver, Jeff Thomas. Play fake. And Rozier, they like to throw it deep, and he's on target again. Into LSU territory near the 20 plays. Miami's 1 yard rushing. LSU has 2. Pressure off the corner. Rozier just did dump it off. DJ Dallas bounces off a hit and runs out of bounds with a first down. They reopened the competition in the spring, in summer camp. He won the job back again over some younger things. The distance, the players-only meeting sounds bad, but the LSU folks said it was good. DJ Dallas turns the corner. Great balance. It has a first, but then reinstated. We'll have more on that as we go along. They love to throw it deep. It's a run with DJ Dallas. And they're open. Malik Rozier. On the delay, Dallas to the 40-yard line.
And that's tough, asking those guys to block a defense like this in your running game.
And Michael Irvin suffered a preseason knee injury. A high throw. Rozier was hit as he threw it. It's intercepted. Being brought back by John Battle to the 40-yard line of Miami.
Here comes Delpit right here. He's going to beat the left tackle and force the errant throw by Rozier. Hit as he throws. The ball sails. And there's the interception.
From the new location on ESPN and the ESPN app. 3rd down and 4. Rozier. They convert a 3rd down. Nice. And he gets spun around a couple of times. 3rd down and goal, a minute into the 4th quarter. And he runs it into the end zone. As we said, good idea. Have the quarterback run the ball untouched. LSU crowding the line of scrimmage. But a passive rush, giving Rozier plenty of time. Throwing it deep and caught. At the very least, his stats will look better with this late rally. Short throw and the catch made.
With it, he got that severe penalty. The AD and everybody went to bat for him.
There's a deep throw by Rozier. Sample. They saw him do that, but he went ahead and took the test anyway and passed it. Rozier down the seam too high and almost.
Here is Devontae Williams, taken down by Jacob Phillips, who had a pick 6 last week. No gain. Second down.
Good matchup. And Grant Delpit, number 9. Watch for him coming off the edge all night.
Pressure up the middle, and Virgil able to thread the needle for a first down. Juwan Petit-Ferrer in motion, 5 and green. Virgil under pressure. He's got room to run. And with a nice pickup to set up a second down. Former South Carolina Gamecock Hill lineup all over. Nunez will keep it. Flag down, and Nunez, Virgil back into the game for the Lions. Nunez in at wide receiver now. Out of the backfield, Darren Johnson. Virgil taken down by
against this fast-paced Southeast Louisiana offense.
Chasing Virgil under pressure, and Lawrence.
2 linemen, 4 linebackers.
Southeastern Louisiana decides to run with Darren Johnson.
Last week, they practiced it in order to get on the field in time.
Brought in by one hand.
Have the tailback that they're used to having around here, but boy, do they have talent, young talent at receiver. There's no real holes in.
Chasing Virgil. Finding Juwan Petit-Ferrer. Nunez now in at wide receiver. Virgil back at quarterback. Incomplete. Nunez under pressure and sacked. Grant Delpit on the quick slant. That is Jackson.
Available to him. This thing is jammed up pretty good. You see Devin White get up in there. And
Virgil has time. A rarity tonight. And it's dropped by Jackson. Lorenzo Nunez powers to midfield. Sean Clavel for the first half of this game because of a second half targeting last week. As Williams takes it to the 46 in white.
True freshman.
Nunez changing direction.
Left in the first half. They're going to have to go fast.
Virgil now at quarterback. Nearly inter. Virgil dropped the snap under duress. Screen pass Johnson. Lorenzo Nunez on first now in at quarterback. Transfer from Fresno State. Virgil as an open receiver. Jawan Petit Ferrer. Name is spelled. It's French. Translates to little brother. There's little brother.
On the safety, the timing was perfect.
And off to Devontae Williams, nicknamed the Matrix in high school for a gain.
The FBS transfers. I mean, the penalties totally nullify all that stuff. So he had a cutback lane.
Back to the ground at Johnson. And he is taken to the ground by Micah Bass. Virgil under center. He'll try to sneak it.
That's it.
The Tigers can get a safety here.
Virgil gets rid of it quickly. Petit Ferrer.
This crowd is begging for LSU to make a play.
LSU crowding the box. And very little running room that time for Williams. Maybe Virgil has Turner. Virgil over the middle.
The one who really struggled on that list, Notre Dame, got all they wanted from Ball State.
Fourth down for Southeastern. And the Lions with a first down and more. LSU bringing the blitz. Virgil gets away. Throws downfield looking for Turner. He fell down. And it's incomplete, covered by Greedy Williams. Virgil on the slant. Jackson changing direction. And Delpit on the safety blitz. Screen pass. Williams has the first down and takes it inside the 25. Hand off Williams into the 10.
And I like the play calling here. They're playing for 4 downs every time.
Virgil. Intercept. Chris gave us all the big cats. Nittany Lions, Panthers, Wildcats. On third down, Virgil hands it off. And Williams devour. Nunez will keep it. First down and more. Lorenzo Nunez.
LSU just 60.
Nunez.
Unbalanced line here.
Hand off Johnson. Stood up for the game. On third and goal, the snap over the head of Nunez. Picked up by LSU. On third down, a lot of shake by Nunez. Moves the chains, has some space. Nunez.
This is Sean Shivers, a true freshman who got a couple. Beefing down at 8. Cam Martin now in the Auburn backfield. Stidham throws on the run, and it's intercepted. In the shotgun, second series. Throws complete. Brian Davis, and the ball came out, I think, unless he didn't catch it.
And that was Delpit again. They're calling it incomplete.
2nd and 10. So they avert the disaster there. That's Chandler Cox in motion on 2nd down. And there's a drop ball.
Wow.
2 plays interception. The other drive, 3 plays, no yards punt. Here's Stidham. Near his own goal line. Jarrett fires. That one is caught. Darius Slayton.
That was before the catch.
So Auburn tries to run the ball. Here comes the blitz again from Devin White. They pick it up again, and Stidham goes the other way for the down for the Auburn Tigers. 2nd down and 5. Whitlow right side, and he got 4 of the 5.
Tervius Whitlow is the guy they like.
And he's not going to get there. They're not going to get there. Not even close.
Wesley, so far in this game, he's not been able to establish that running game.
Not at all. Chandler Cox in motion. Here's a quick throw, wide out screen, complete. Eli Stove, who's coming back from. As the second quarter begins, Auburn trying to get something going offensively, and they do. And he threw some pretty good ones, that's for sure.
Been doing a lot of LSU. Burt Jones, the last guy, throw 11 passes in the first quarter. Right?
He's the end around, and that gains nothing. 3rd and 10. Hastings in the slot. Stidham, look out, down he goes, and a flag as well.
So highest paid defensive coordinator in all of college football, and today. So what does Gus do?
Chandler Cox in motion now, sets up in the backfield as Cam Martin gets the carry. And Cam got about 4.
All the plays. Nobody's touching him.
Nothing there for Cam Martin that time. Play action. Stidham down the middle. On the run, complete. 2nd down and 10 from the LSU 43. Whitlow, good run. Takes some.
I think about 2 calls if I need them.
They keep it on the ground, and Whitlow bangs his way inside the.
On that one, easy 1st down.
Play action, quick throw. Chandler Cox with a blocker in front of him, and he's got another 1st down.
Play because we're going fast.
Back to the ground to Whitlow, diving his way. Ball came out, but he was down. Davis in motion, sets up in the backfield. Stidham down the middle, broken up. Incomplete. There's the flag.
College football on the RPO.
Long delayed handoff to Whitlow. Touchdown. Devin White thinking about a blitz. Here he comes. Stidham's going to roll away from the pressure. And now he's going to keep it. No. Yes, he is. Got a couple and got out of bounds. Big 3rd and 8 here. Pressure coming from the backside. Stidham knows it. Buys himself some time. Throws back across his body. And is it caught? Throws. That one was behind his intended receiver. And this is a catch for Seth Williams.
A beauty. Because that was not an accurate throw.
Stidham loads, fires. Near the end zone. Incomplete. Whitlow back in there now. Chandler Cox in motion. He'll set up on a 1st and 10. Whitlow straight up the middle. Got about 8 more. Tough run. They fake the toss to him. Stidham, play action, got it. Chandler Cox.
Chandler Cox.
1st and goal at the 7. Shivers, left side, walking in, touchdown. Down to the 4. And now it's Stidham on the run. Did he get there? Yes. And today already. Will he get another? Not this time. Knocked down at the 4. Cox and Whitlow both in the backfield. Now Stidham under center. Fakes the stretch, the throw, the end zone, touchdown, Darius Leach. As Gary just said, 2nd down and 10. Sean Shivers back in at tailback. Little guy who got him going and got a spark. Oops. He gets the handle. Got about 3 on the baggage. 5'7" Sean Shivers. They fake it to him. Stidham on a bootleg. Complete. It's the tight end this time. Jalen Harris. Stidham throws, intercepted. Greedy Williams getting greedy again. 8th interception. 8-point lead. And the football. And Whitlow breaks into the secondary. As Jamie said, he's back. Play action, bootleg. Stidham was going to throw it away. Smart move, didn't have it. Whitlow with Stidham in the backfield. Gets the call. Met by Devin White. Well, he stretched.
For Auburn to win the game for you.
Stidham's going to throw it out in the flat to Whitlow. And he backpedals for a short game.
Holding. 54.
To rush Devin White.
Stidham motions Ryan Davis toward him, and that's that draw play they used last time. Whitlow. Ooh,
That's
what he has for the LSU defense today.
A pump to the flat. He unloads down the sideline. A one-on-one fingertip
coverage, throws it up, and Hardy with a good catch.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage as that ball goes incomplete. Baton Rouge Tiger Stadium, a sellout tonight. It's the opening drive for the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Smith with pressure from the backside. Throws incomplete in 10.
Has a much better handle on the offense.
He quickly lets it fly. He finds Dancy, who took the carry on the first play. And he's
of an inside linebacker that can run sideline to sideline.
Four-man rush on 1st and 10. And Rashid
East and west.
setting up for the screen. And the inside pass to Hardy. He's quickly demolished. Empty backfield, a couple of pump fakes, and an overthrow over the 5. Handoff for Dancy, who's got wide open space, tumbling across the 15-yard line, and a first.
And let Dancy take over the rest.
In one season. Smith with a fastball. And that comes loose. Scooped up by the Tigers. The defense pounces. And delivers in a major way. It's Devin. We chose water, by the way. Israel Tucker, the redshirt sophomore.
By running the football.
That's swatted away, intended for Alfred Smith. Smith, a short throw, dropped by Bond.
I can hurt you as well.
Delayed get.
Have to go with that secondary. With Delpit in the middle. We haven't called his name yet, but number 9 is lurking.
And that ball is tipped up and out of bounds.
Patience. He reads the quarterback's eyes, and when the ball is reads, watch the jump he gets on the football. Great technique. He had an interception last week to start the scoring for LSU.
And for more on the extra yard for teachers, you can go visit the college. Down at 10 here for Louisiana Tech. Down by 10. Tigers brought 3, and it's 3rd down and 10 on
position.
The empty backfield. The Tigers bring 4. Smith with a drop off over the middle.
Will be near.
That could have been a Sports Center top 10 play.
And get some interceptions.
Quick burst. Tigers didn't recognize screen as quickly as they would have liked. Out. McKnight helmet to helmet as he bursts through battle. He carried the ball 30 times in the last 2 years. Getting a huge stage tonight. Flag down, overthrown. Well, after you said that, no wonder what position you played. Spoken like a former linebacker. Smith sidearms it, and it's incomplete.
I love it. I love it.
This looks on 3rd and 8, standing tall and defended beautifully.
Left.
Smith looking deep. First long throw tonight. Across the 35-yard line.
Great to see him back in the offense, getting to the flow of the game.
Louisiana Tech looking for what would be a massive win. The last 51.
Some good quarterbacks on that list right there. It's going to be tough as this Heisman race starts to heat up as we get to the month of October.
I like this. Crowd was juiced on 3rd down and 6, and it goes to Hardy. Back to throw his 41st pass of the night. And this one's looking deep. At the goal line.
Stood. Unfortunate break for Louisiana Tech.
Top target, Adrian Hardy with a. A catch and a tumble. Bodies collide. 21 unanswered, but a few calls, a few plays that go LSU's way, and things turn different. Smith sacked for the first
play by Devin White.
When we sat with defensive coordinator Dave Aranda yesterday, I had to fact check our colleague Cole Kubelik,
yes,
who's the master of film breakdown.
Empty backfield for Felipe Franks. The Gators from their 25, and Felipe comes up firing at a yard. Second down and 5 on the ground. And this is Jordan Scarlett. And Felipe Franks getting pressure, going to go deep. And green for Franks on 2nd and 10, but they'll keep it on the ground to Scarlett.
If they even run it.
They're 75% on their 4th down conversions.
It's kids to say it, and Steve said, hey, somebody help me here with this.
Felipe Franks down the middle. As the single setback, the shift of tight ends from right to left on 2nd down and 8. And here's the jet sweep. But there is Tony. Tony got a first down at the 32. P. Ryan down there this year. Here's a nice tough run on the inside by
6. He needs 6 inches.
Jordan Scarlett got 11. Since got 11 yards on that carry. Give it to him again. And he Felipe Franks in trouble, steps up. He's going to take off and get what he can. Sure on 3rd down. Franks again, put his head down. Again, they're going to try the same play. And they got the same result. We haven't seen a lot from him. On hold at the 3. P. Ryan with Franks. There's the fade back and the throw to them. This time he's going to throw the first one away. And they do with Scarlett. And Jordan Scarlett.
And then I can distort the defense.
Here's Felipe off play action on 1st down. Going long. Man out there, and he got him on the run. A flat plus the penalty. And now on 1st down, Franks wants more. To the end zone. Intercepted. And it's Delpit.
Middle of the field, you got to know that pre-snap. Tough to go down the...
Well, because he threw an interception. Goes back to work. They keep it on the ground. Franks is going to keep it. Nope, he's going to throw out the flat. And this one is going. They got a blitz. They're going to run. And P. Ryan's not going to get.
Works really good that we can take a picture of.
Okay.
After the play was over.
And he's going to run it all the way here. And nice little spin.
Talent. Okay. The Tennessee strong safety.
That's a good one. 3rd and 2. Felipe Franks with time, trying to win their 6th straight game this season. Florida trying to win number 5. Wide receiver down to the left. Jordan Scarlett again put his foot in the ground and 2nd down and 4 for Florida. And the direct snap to Tony on a Wildcat. Trying to get free, and he got the 1st down and then some. Franks fires one, back shoulder throw, and a beauty.
Greedy Williams on Van Jefferson. Watch this throw, and then Grant Delpit comes over and rips him. What a play. One guy's just better than the other guy. Took a tough one.
They did. Well, they tried this play earlier. It was big. It is again. LaMichael. 1st down at the 32. Franks loads, fires, far side. Oh, not quite.
Felipe Franks, you could see.
Hey, let's see if they can get another one. Here's an end-around pass. Back to Franks.
You bring in a new player. No one at LSU knows he's left-handed.
At the 2-yard line. P-line off tackle. Tony gets a handoff on a sweep. And Scarlett inside, got it, and still going.
After this, he has to bring everybody here, doesn't he?
Scarlett again. He's got the 1st down. Out to the... Scarlett going to lose a couple here.
With the loss right there.
Franks loads. Hardman in motion. Here comes a blitz from Devin White from down the middle and complete. DeAndre Swift in the Georgia backfield. Fromm fakes it to him. Has to throw sidearm and drop here, but they'll have to earn this one. 3rd and 10. Fromm deep sideline streak and just over the hand.
Get early touchdowns. Mecole Hardman is hard to overthrow, but this time he did. Obviously, if you put that on him, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, he's still running.
Absolutely.
If that's a yard shorter, brings up Georgia backed up to its own 15-yard line now. DeAndre Swift, and he found an opening. Great move there to plant his foot and get out back across the 25 near the 22. Swift has been a little bit injured here and there. He's healthy now and showed it on that run. Trips to the top of the screen, but it's a draw play to Swift right up the middle. DeAndre Swift broke a tackle at the 35 and all the way out to the 45-yard line.
Boy, he is special. He had problems with his groin at the beginning of the year. He just didn't seem to have that explosiveness that he had before. But that time, Charlie Warner, number 89, again got on number 40. That seems to be circled in the Georgia game plan, is make sure we get a hat on their best player, Devin White.
So Swift's last 2 carries for 12 and then 18, and now it's back to Holyfield up the middle, and Elijah, runs over John Battle. He won that battle. The champ is here.
He runs angry.
He does.
Again, watch the linebacker get taken out of the play, Devin White. Beautiful job by the offensive line. Actually, both inside linebackers block. You can run the ball pretty effectively when your offensive line handles both of the inside linebackers.
Remember when Herschel ran over Bill Battle?
Yes.
Bill Bates?
Well, I know Bill Bates remembers it.
Yeah, Bill Bates remembers it, and John Battle, I don't think we'll forget that one too soon. Holyfield again, this time spinning in the hole. Got about 2.
The bench, Jim Chaney, offensive coordinator, says we're going to test whether they can stop the run in 1 week. They have been force LSU to put an extra guy in the box, which opens up the play-action pass game.
Holyfield behind Fromm, who's going to do it himself on a quarterback sneak, and he's got the first down at the 27-yard line.
2 deep safeties. I think they'll run.
And they will. Holyfield trying to get to the edge. Does. Another good gain and another collision. An 8th straight run. It will be, and it's a first down run again by DeAndre Swift as he's got it inside the 15. Swift is there with him. Here comes another run. This one is going nowhere though. On 2nd down and 9. From play action, plenty of time, scans the field, goes to the end zone and overshot Mecole Hart. Here comes a blitz. From getting heat. A wobbler had it tipped in the air. Harry. They'll try the running game again. That's what they had working earlier. Andre Swift. From fires deep on the sideline over here. And another freshman there joins him in the backfield. James Cook. Brian Herring broke 1 tackle. Not going to get away from the next one. He's probably not the only receiver that would like to get one. Here comes a blitz from the secondary. Fromm's in trouble. Got out of it somehow, and then incomplete to DeAndre Swift. Keep anything alive here as we approach a minute. Delayed blitz coming. Fromm over the middle, DeAndre Swift.
Great job by Fromm that time.
Fromm trying to be heard. He's moving his tight end Charlie Werner from right to left. And that's DeAndre Swift. And Swift, a good run and another first down, a pickup of 12.
Started the game out with such great intensity.
He's in there right now behind Fromm on 2nd down and 8. They fake it to him. Fromm, plenty of time, throws complete. This one to Riley Ridley. Finally has his first catch of the day, and it's another first down.
Yeah, he was in a crack position, which Georgia does a lot with their wide receivers, and then a good play action pass, crossed all the way across the formation. Plenty of time on first down to throw.
This is the first time in a long time Georgia's even been this deep in LSU territory at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw the ball to the far sideline, and that's what he did on that one.
On the other side, and they'll run it here. Swift, a yard, and that's it. Third is in the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Fromm fakes it to him, loads and throws, and almost intercepted by Delpit. Boy, he is quickly becoming one of the top safeties in college football.
Yeah, I think he's there. He made the great play on 4th down on him. This one, he reads it again very quickly and just retreats and one-handed makes the stop. Trust me, this one would have been completed if the guy doesn't have a 36-inch vertical and get his hand on it.
He leads the team in sacks, and he only played 1 snap against Missouri. This is his 2nd snap today, and he got maybe 2 yards. But Hardman, Ridley, and Holloman all there. They give it to DeAndre Swift. Swift, maybe 4. Grant Delpit in the backfield. And it's Elijah Holyfield. And again, a power run.
Yes.
And he's still going.
And this is the reason I thought they would use Justin Fields this season. Because
Holyfield heading to the goal line, end zone, touchdown. Elijah quarter. They come up to the line in a hurry. From the pitch. Now it's an end around. And it's DeAndre Swift, and he's short. Well, at the 38-yard line. Brian Harrion behind Jake Fromm. They're going to give it to Miko Hardman trying to sweep. And all over that is John Battle.
More dangerous.
2 tight ends in there. They'll give it off to Brian Harrion, who hesitated for a moment. Then Devin White wrapped him up, and he got help from his friends. Officials were stopping play. They hadn't gotten the chains moved on the far side. They still don't have him set, but Fromm's going to throw on the sideline anyway. Complete to Riley Ridley. Trying to get that again. Georgia's trying to go hurry up, and I think they need a younger chain gang. They're having a hard time getting down the field. At the 27. From to the end zone. Touchdown, Riley Ridley. And there's
any win on the road in the SEC is a big win.
Here's Elijah Holyfield out of the backfield. And Delpit puts him down.
It does make the East race.
See that we had them a couple weeks ago. He's going to take off here, and he's loose inside the 40-yard line. He's got speed. Past the 20, and finally they catch up to him. Grant Delpit gets him at the 17-yard line, a 42-yard run.
He sees collapse on the right, thinks about throwing it, says, no, I can't do it. Pulls it, then goes north and south. And this is when Nick Fitzgerald's really at his best. He's not great sideline to sideline.
In the red zone here with a fresh set of downs. And Fitzgerald takes off again inside the 10. Powers his way down to the 4-yard line. Devin White on the stop, but it'll be first to sideline for the check. And now is brought down again at the line of scrimmage. Divinity on the stop. And Mississippi State will settle for a field goal try. Fitzgerald back to throw, just dumps it off, and Hill able to break a tackle, but will not get it. When they lost those 2 games in a row, I said I forgot to take my coaching pills, but I started taking them again for the Auburn week. Another interception, Delpit, and they run it with Hill, and he's out to the 19-yard line. Ed Alexander on the tackle. And Fitzgerald is going to throw, and he just throws it away. He listened to his coach.
Left-hand side, this formation, that's what they've done so far in this game.
And there it is. Instead, Fitzgerald is brought down. He lunges forward, but is short. John Battle on the tackle. Can't wait for tonight and the rest of the season. Here's a pitch to Kylan Hill on first down with running room. Past the 35 and banged out a play at the 42. A gain of 7. No, thought they might be trying for an offside. Fitzgerald in trouble. He gets out of there. Now being chased and sacked. Delpit gets him down. The feature back on 3rd and 2. Fitzgerald throws it, and it's dropped. Farad Green. Fitzgerald on 2nd and 5. Steps up. Throws deep. And a great play by Battle. Intercepting the other All-Stars. Fitzgerald just dumps it off here. Gibson gets the first down.
But Dave, why is
Before titles in 5 years for the Warriors. Fitzgerald takes off inside the 20-yard line and down to the 16. Here's the only Fitzgerald, another interception. It's Delpit with a second.
Now he's joined by Damian Harris. The throw is complete. One play and 14 yards. Remember, Alabama scored a touchdown on every opening drive through 8 games. 2-1. Damian Harris, first down and then some. Second down and 5. And here's a little toss. Henry Ruggs down the sideline with a big gainer.
Rid of the ball on passing downs, and then they come with the jet sweep. That's going to count as a pass, but they keep you on.
Move to the Tiger 29. Tagovailoa on the sideline, in and out of the hands of him. Best in college football, and LSU just made it easier for them with a free 5. Jerry Jeudy in motion. Blitz is coming. Tagovailoa throws that way, complete. Herbs. The Tagovailoa in the backfield. Looked like they were going to run the same play. Now he pulls it, throws complete. What a catch.
Nice. You know,
nice to have 4 of those guys.
Yeah, one of those guys where when you don't.
The give. Najee Harris into the secondary. Still rolling. The Tigers wrapped all over. Back in the red zone. First down at the 19. Play fake, throw, complete. At the 15. Najee switches sides. He had the big play to get them where they are. They fake it to him and come up throwing. Touchdown, Alabama. Out to the 48, a 28-yard pickup, and now it's Jacobs who broke 1 tackle. And that's Damian Harris.
68 rushing attempts in 8 games. You know.
As a senior, could have easily gone pro last year. Here he comes again. There he goes again.
Watch this. Watch the H-back come in here and get the load.
Tagovailoa, the quick throw to Jeudy. 26 of the year, still hasn't thrown an interception on the season. Gives it off. Damian Harris straight up the middle for 3 more. They would like it to be. Damian Harris has 36 yards on this drive. Tagovailoa is going to. Josh Jacobs in the Wildcat. Straight ahead. First. They give it to Waddle on the little flip.
Guys ready for that position and split those practice snaps.
And even with some of those misses, Patrick's already got a career high 6 tackles in the half. Here's not.
His eyes to the left. See how he's got his eyes over there, throwing it to Ruggs.
You're right.
They picked it off.
You're
nice
right.
One.
Henry says that could have been mine. From the 40, Damian Harris behind him. Fakes it to Harris. Pressure coming. Going to throw it deep. Man out there.
Clock good enough to get out. Their defense has been good enough to win this first half, even though the score is 9-0. Now Alabama's got a chance to put 7 more points on the board.
It was a 29-yard pickup. Ruggs was out there trying to throw blocks. He got a couple blocks, actually. That's how he got shaken up. As you saw his ankle kind of.
So when you have an Irv Smith who's a receiving tight end, you get him out of safety. Even though you lose a receiver, you put your tight end on a safe. Well, geez, they were playing man-to-man and chase the whole way.
Smith, who's up to the top of your screen. They'll keep it on the ground. To Harris running that way. A hurdle down the sideline. He got the first down.
Throw the ball downfield.
That's what he wants to do, but he's not going to be able to get rid of it. Led by Pierce Baker, the center, who snaps it. They give it to Damian Harris. And he bowls his way for maybe a first down. We'll come back to it, don't worry.
You got to get the hate going here.
Yeah, I know. Tagovailoa, they're going to get to him. Down he goes. Payoff for another national championship. Second down and 8. Jeudy trotting over into the slot on the right side. Tagovailoa fires that way. See if Devin White comes flying in. He's trying. Tagovailoa flushed out of the pocket. He'll run with it. He's got the first down and more. Still on the run. He is gone. game. Run 23 miles an hour.
Yeah, fast enough. That's what I'd say. Fast enough.
Fast enough to go 44 yards that last time for a touchdown, and now his running back doing the same. Damian Harris.
He runs to the right in this football game. It seems like
so.
Alabama has run left nearly every time in this football game.
He only carried it 8 times in this game for 33 yards. Here's the RPO throw, incomplete, intended. Najee Harris straight up the middle. Najee Harris. Najee again. Yeah. Using as much clock as possible. A 2nd down and 3. The throw is complete to Judy in perfect stride. Judy sidestepping tacklers. Still going to the ball.
It's just so apparent when you're up here watching him. He seems to accelerate as he catches the ball.
He's 7 minutes away from going 10-4 against LSU.
Game undefeated.
And Boyd, first crack at it, takes it across the right side before Glenn Logan finds him. It's a gain of 2. LSU. Design quarterback run. Ty Story carrying Devin White with him. He's able to pick up now in at running back on 3rd and 7. Story pressured, and he got dropped on the blitz. It's a loss of 8. Didn't Odell Beckham have shoes just like that?
Probably got about 100 shoes.
Here's Rakeem Boyd. He found his seam and rips off a 7-yard run. The growth of Rakeem Boyd is something that has energized this Arkansas team. Started his career at Texas A&M, then JUCO, came in out of shape, and he's been a revelation the last month and a half.
Yeah, just got here in August, so they knew he was going to have to play himself into shape. And really that injury to Devois Whaley earlier in the season paved the way for Rakeem Boyd to get a majority of the touches, and he's been dynamic, a pleasant surprise, explosive, and even better out of the backfield.
And on play action, they go to the tight end for the first time. This is Cheyenne O'Grady.
Extra DB to play in coverage. Good thing with LSU, linebackers are really good in coverage, so they can play pretty base.
2nd and 14, looking for a screen again. Boyd fell down and caught it, and it was almost another pick for this.
Absent, expect the screens.
Looks like a slippery track tonight on a cold evening. Here's LaMichael Pettway, who finds 5 tonight. So now
and they're back. Oh, nope, they split out.
Yeah, just released. Michael Woods in motion. Here comes pressure from LSU, and Woods only got a hand on it. There's Fenborg, Denmark. Play action, great sell job by Story. Ball pinballed, and it falls incomplete.
Getting Ty Story out of the pocket, using the tight ends in misdirections. That was a good ball. Grady's got to come down with that one. Almost an what Arkansas is going to be going to.
LSU leads the SEC with 15 interceptions on the season. On 2nd and 10, here's Boyd. He's able to find maybe 1. There's a. You see LSU 0 for 2. Play clock's at 5 already. Story pressured again. Steps up, trying to escape. He'll get out of the pocket, but he's taken down in the open. It's great seeing that show in Fayetteville. Joe Disney does a fantastic job producing, and Baron Miller hard at work running everything over there. Rick 6 yards on the ground, a top 60 rushing offense. Story off the play action finds Deion Stewart. He is undercut immediately.
Work underneath, the safer they're going to be.
Unbalanced to the right now. And they got a new quarterback in, and they'll go with the end around and nothing doing. Arkansas trying to get creative.
Center, nice easy stroke right back to the quarterback. He's been more consistent after being very inconsistent.
Oh my goodness, that did not work.
If someone comes into your neutral zone, reach out, touch them. Kind of a gray area in the rule.
Oh, right through the hand.
The run. Divinity does a great job coming from the opposite side of the field of continuing.
Than LSU.
Yeah, like they just hit a big pass play. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Cole Kelly in the game now.
They gained 31 yards on that exchange. They faked the end around. Kelly looking deep. Chucks it to the end zone. It is incomplete.
that way. And now they'll put Stewart in motion. Looking in zone, fires, it's batted down. 1 second left. Grant Delpit, only 7 yards. We had a chat with him about it yesterday. And the fine line for a quarterback is that one is incomplete. Trying to find Cornelius. The fine line, Jordan, in carrying the.
Does that mean you're going to slide more? He said, no, not necessarily.
And here he is trying to run, and he gets bear hugged and swallowed up by Ed Alex. Yeah, we've had him in 2 previous games this season, and both times he's been a human pinata. That Auburn game, his jersey turned green. He got knocked out on the other game against Ole Miss early. Cole Kelly had to finish that one up for him. 3rd down 10, blitz, and there's another hit. Grant Delpit, very gentle. Williams, one of 14 finalists for the Jim Thorpe Award. Over the middle, complete for a first down. Back to the tight end. Cheyenne with Georgia offense, it's kind of coming to its own here late in the year. They didn't have all those breakaway plays early in the year. Certainly not relative to last season. On 2nd and 10, incomplete again. The week, it was about 3 hours of sleep for him Thursday night, so congratulations to Abby and Joe. And
Joe
Charlie's.
Kane. Joe Kane, Tom, not named after the quarterback in the program.
That's right. No, but he knew what we were talking about. Here's Boyd, running back to go for over 100 yards against Alabama this season. One of only 2 on the year. Devin White in on the tackle.
Here as they get to a bunch formation.
Jordan Jones wasn't sure what the call was. Play clock's at 2. And they did not get it off. Did Chad Moore? Nice story with a check to the sideline. Coming out of a timeout. And he'll adjust Boyd. Devin White coming on the blitz. Story on the quarterback draw is able to find a cut.
Manageable 4th down here.
They've only gone for it 4 times on 4th down this season. LSU brings 4, and they get to him. Glenn Logan with the opportunity that's in front of LSU. You know, that national championship team in 07 got a ton of help. And they were able to get in after losing to Arkansas in the regular season of Alabama. No, Alabama's going to be there. Clemson's likely going to be there. Story over the middle. That's a first down.
Arkansas, but they're fixing things. The protection looks better. The run game much improved. And not just because the opponent is. They need Alabama to beat Georgia, and then LSU's got the head-to-head against Georgia. And then
they need Northwestern to win the Big Ten title.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
Stays would get the nod over a 1-loss Washington State team.
Oh boy, a 1-loss Washington State as Pac-12 champions. That's the only thing. I mean, if you trust me, I've been in that committee room, been in those conversations. Winning your conference carries a lot of weight, and I think.
From the electric socks.
I didn't realize the scarf was still on. I'm in full survival mode right now.
So is Arkansas, and so is Ty's Story. That's what I
don't believe it.
It's fake news. Here's Boyd. That's a job, despite what Mr. Rogers may say. 3rd and 10. LSU brings 4, but their 4th is a key one. And it's over the middle and complete. LaMichael Petway finally gets tripped up deep in the secondary.
Stepped up in the pocket, and again, a strike on a deep dig route.
Again over the middle. The tight end with the grab. And a late flag after that complete.
These socks.
It's not just the socks, it's the batteries too. Story with a laser. And he fits it in, but no gain. Cheyenne O'Grady. The sock coming out of the timeout. Here comes pressure. Story lets it go. End zone. Jump ball. Caught! LSU drops 8 on 2nd and 1. And still.
First down handoff to Astros on the clock. LSU's defense, poor job last week versus Arkansas. This week, got to finish.
Expect to see a heavy dose of Walter tonight. He and his twin brother Austin Walter both see time in the backfield.
It starts to grow when you start to make plays.
Aston Walter, no gain, 3rd and 10. And when it comes to
the game me and you did, partner, came down to the end.
You like that call to run it when they haven't had success on 3rd and 10?
Well, they're going to start putting the ball in the air. They tend to drop 4 to 5 to 6 different guys underneath. Play man under and keep a safety over the top.
Tigers rush 4. The throw from Stankiewicz. They're big. A one-hop throw from Parker Towns at quarterback.
Defensive line, linebackers, and especially that secondary.
You saw so far the number of yards allowed per game by LSU. This under 17 points a game. Stankiewicz nearly fooled everybody, but didn't fool Devin White, who, although it's dad Scott played at quarterback at North Carolina in the 80s and spent time in the NFL with the Broncos and the Dolphins. And that's how the Durham, North Carolina native ended up in Houston this year. His throw's incomplete from
LSU.
Different look from Rice, but the initial spot appears to be good for a first down with Juma Odoviano taking the snap, and you could say, that's the signal for the Wild Owl. So there he goes, a productive run for almost. I always find those formations interesting,
right?
When they hand off Walter, first down Rice. It's one of the few teams in college football. Lob down the sideline, a grab to get it. Odoviano ready for the snap. Kicks it outside. Divinity says no, sir, and wrangles it.
45 have an outstanding season as well.
3 receivers set on 2nd and long. The run disrupted in a hurry.
Pressure now in Oklahoma.
Third down, pass complete to just a 3-man rush, and it gets there anyway. Pure power pushing through the middle. The redshirt freshman Tyler.
That was what they did to end the first half, and now they're right back to it again with Odoviano taking the snap.
He's right to the first down marker at the 35-yard line. 6 minutes off the clock. They went 12 plays, 42 yards. So they stay with what's been working on this drive and get 2. Intriguing finale next week against Ohio State. You mentioned UCF. That game right now over on ABC, the primetime game that kicked off at 8 Eastern. They were down 6-0 against Cincinnati, and they've come back to score 14 unanswered to go up 14-6 with less than 6 minutes to go before halftime.
They play off.
Well, you know, when anybody makes a math-related joke on Twitter, there's a first down run for Walter. If not, though, the bowl possibilities are still good for this year's Tigers team, considering, as we talked about with Coach Ogeron yesterday, what the preseason huge component to the field position game. 3rd and 10. Stankiewicz has time across the middle, and his most reliable target, Austin.
And play 3 seasons and go on to the National Football League. But you get in the 3rd down situations. This is where 29, number 40, Devin White, Greedy Williams, these guys, this is when they shine on 3rd down.
Right at the 1st down marker for Rice. On a 3rd. Jackson Tyner at quarterback. Otoviano tests the right side. Waters gets maybe a yard.
And after a fake to Williams, goes to Sternberger, and Sternberger is ridden out of bounds by Jacoby Stevens. That's a loss.
You know, when talking with defensive coordinator.
On under pressure, down he goes. Devin White near the 10-yard line. With Travion Williams standing at the goal line, and Williams makes one man miss and gets a couple.
Steam to the line of scrimmage.
Devin White with back-to-back 100 tackle seasons after that last one. With plenty of time, underneath throw is complete, and it's 3rd and 10.
Does as good a job as any back in the conference of seeing the quick cutback. He doesn't try to bend it all the way back to the opposite side. We saw A&M earlier this season. Courtney Davis was really starting to come on. Another one of those young receivers.
Big from the Houston area playing in this game. 13 yards for him here. Come on, deep ball. One-on-one, Sternberger dropped it.
Like a lead blocker. And you see the line blocks to the left and the backs flow to the right. So the entire defense, their keys lie to them. You see that offensive front go to one side as it ends with the face mask. You tack up additional yardage and an explosive play for the Aggies.
Turns into a 40-yard play with the penalty. Williams makes people miss at the line, and Delpit. Fake to Williams. Sideline, and that's a nice dive by Osborne to get the 1st down, as Delpit was right there again from the Aggies, right at the 10. On the 10th play of the drive, Williams, look at that lateral move, touchdown! Fake to Williams here, Mon. Over the top of that LSU defense, incomplete for Sternberger. They've targeted him 3 times, but unable.
Defensive fronts, as you see, that's a lot of bodies along the line of scrimmage. So the best way to beat that is to get out on the edge quickly. It's just a speed option.
Now 1 tonight, barring a touchdown here, that's the way it'll finish in the regular season. 7-7 as the Aggies are near midfield.
Giving his high school quarterback, now college quarterback, Kellen Mond, a nice target to hit.
You mentioned Delpit, he was also on that team. To Williams, and Mon takes off. He can run too. He gets the edge. Stays in bounds inside the 20. Mon throws again. It's a rifle that Davis could not handle. Incomplete.
That ball a little bit behind Davis, but very catchable. Davis had a nice hands catch earlier on a 3rd down to convert. That time, you could see that ball trailing behind Davis. He comes out of that break right in front.
Maybe 4 feet with Gillespie, the 12th man, in front of Williams. And Mond instead will try to dive ahead, and it looks like his helmet.
In with Travion Williams.
That drive lasted 10 plays. Here's the 10th play of this one. Williams this time wrapped up by Ed Alexander, the nose guards in the backfield.
Like Michael Divinity, number 45, and Devin White, it gets sucked up pretty quickly.
Mon, Sternberger, touchdown. I'm passing Greg Hill in Aggie rushing history on that last play. He's past the 45-yard line here. He can pass Cyrus Gray.
To catch that.
There's 36 more there. And Williams for 3 to the 16. And with all kinds of time, incomplete to Trevor Wood. Terrific scoring touchdowns in this position tonight. But Mon will be stopped shy running into Devin White there, 4th down. So it's one of the things that LSU has to contend with tonight, but A&M gets it first here in the 3rd quarter, and they go right back to Williams, who gets a couple now at 98 yards rushing tonight.
As far as carries per game.
Mon with the pocket collapsing, tries to dump it off, incomplete. Staying on the field. He avoids the Delpit rush once. He almost ran him down. Fake to Williams. Mon rifles one over the middle, almost picked off by Delpit off the carom.
He's a little bit late on this RPO, and he's reading it. You see Devin White checks up, the window's there, but the pressure made Mon kind of hitch just a little bit. A good job making him uncomfortable.
And this one's incomplete today. Williams bounces off of Tigers to the 25. Williams went over 100 yards with that last run. And he's now inside the 20. Down to the 19, right near the 1st down marker. Williams runs into Shelvin, the redshirt freshman from Lafayette.
Conversion book, because he's practically riding one tonight. Look at that rush lane, it's huge. Mon still wanted to try to get it downfield. He wants to be 9.
On the ground, and Williams is near the 2, 3rd and goal.
Mon has been relatively effective as a passer in the red zone, but he can also run if you get it on the perimeter.
It's Williams instead. Touchdown.
There's a lot happening on that roller coaster.
A fast pass for that. Travion Williams. Maybe a yard.
Game flying. Cost his team 15 yards.
Tough call there. 15 yards on LSU if that's all it was. So Williams is ahead for
9 tackles for Devin White.
And he's in on that tackle, but certainly playing in a big-time bowl game, Citrus Bowl, something like that at the end of the season for Mark Stoops.
Yeah, pretties up the win-loss record for A&M as well. Big victory for the Aggies over the Wildcats.
For a 5-yard loss, this isn't going to do anything either. Is Divinity.
That fumble and start playing.
3rd and 16 with a quarterback who's struggling. Instead, they just go to the ground, and Williams
done a good job of collapsing the Aggie protection quickly.
Williams stops and lean themselves a spot in the New Year's Six.
I'll tell you what, this game, one of the question marks was how LSU is going to match up with Sternberger, and Jacoby Stevens has done an excellent job so far.
Mon, a strike to Osborne. And it's another Aggie beat the offensive line, but Williams is as good as anyone at picking up those blitzes. And then he goes to the ground and almost bounced off a Tiger default.
About LSU makes you earn every yard, but they don't give up big plays. It's hard to do both.
Incomplete, looking for Osborne, who was covered up.
A little bit off target, I think, because of that, having to throw off platform.
On the 3rd and 5, Mond has no place to go, and down he goes.
and move the pocket and allow him to throw on the move.
Williams takes off inside the 35 and short. Pick up the blitz. Munn incomplete and almost picked off by Delpit.
And Courtney, it's his way to get to the first. They move the sticks and they're able to line up quickly.
Under a minute to go. Mon with time to Davis again, and another for Texas A&M down 7. Mon trouble with the snap, almost went down to a knee, and that ball is picked off. It's Delpit that'll put it away with his 6th interception of the season. LSU is going.
He's been quiet most of this game.
And they try for him, and it's Delpit again. It puts a hand in front.
During this possession has stepped up big time at receiver.
41 yards to go for A&M in 10 seconds. Mond, catch inside the 20 by Rogers.
Kendrick Rogers, who's been quiet, he's been injured, had a shoulder injury, a foot injury. He's able to get behind Kerry Vincent.
If they don't score, LSU will claim victory. Mond to Sternberger inside the 5, but he fumbled. He fumbled the football. Now they call it incomplete.
You see A&M, they're wanting to snap this football quickly. They got exactly what they wanted.
No announcement made, and we play on, and Travion Williams inside the 15-yard line. And it's Mon this time keeping inside the 10, inside the 5.
Time out of this formation.
Mon keeps it, and he'll lose yardage. Jacoby Stevens at the 6. Mon, nobody home. Williams finds hole inside the 15, inside the 10, 1st and goal.
This is zone to the left. And that time A&M does a great job up front covering up the LSU time. They were able to get the 2-point conversion, as you mentioned, Taylor, and all the pressure now on Texas A&M having to score not only a touchdown but convert a 2-point conversion.
One will throw on 1st down. End zone incomplete. They won't run that play as Gillespie comes to the bench, and Mon's back in shotgun with Williams to his left. All kinds of time, but nothing to find. Jump ball to the end zone. Rogers,
probably their most reliable receiver prior to his injury.
To extend the game. Mon here until the 3rd overtime, and he gets the 2-pointer as well. Aggies stay on the field, and it's Williams on the ground and near another.
The SEC West, serious bowl implications. You got a 1st-year coach in Jimbo Fisher trying to get a signature victory. It doesn't get much better.
Williams, no place to go, and he is swallowed up.
For the LSU defense.
Mon rifles another one, and Osmond can't make the catch, but and Williams follows his big fullback inside the 5, down to the 4. 2nd and goal. Mon scored on this play 2 overtimes ago. He gets.
We're able to get into the end zone. That time, Mon denied setting up this third down.
Could not punch it in the first frame when the Aggies could have won the game on a 3rd and goal. This time, Mon extending the play over the. Must score a touchdown to keep the game going, and then can win it if they get the 2-point conversion. And facing the rush, steps up and takes off. Inside the.
Mon sees the rush lane. This is a pass all the way, but he ends up scrambling. You see the umpire, maybe with a key block. That they're two of their starting linebackers and a starting defensive end.
And here he is following Gillespie, but cannot get the edge as that speed from Stevens shows up.
Out of Gatorade. They've already dumped it all on the LSU sideline.
Coach O takes the bath, but a little too soon. And this has turned into the game of the week on rivalry weekend, and Mon has Sternberger! Touchdown! Is the game of the year period. Travion Williams still. Aggies can get a first down at the LSU 2. And throwing behind Sternberger.
Rodgers in the game now, right here, the bottom of your screen.
Mon, strike to Davis!
Blanketing coverage, Mon would have to buy time in the pocket. LSU only committing 3 to rush here, it looks like. And they do.
Mon, Rodgers fighting for the ball, pass interference on Greedy Williams.
For 2.
Rodgers in the slot. From outside the 5. Mon looking that way. Got it!
The players got done. They were on their way to go hunting. They got a phone call at noon. Headed for a hospital, grief counselors. And the Tigers and the LSU football family have been dealing with this since. First down and 10 for Darryl Mack. Hands off to Otis Anderson. And he'll try the left goal issues. Fumbled 3 times in the first half in the championship game against Memphis, only losing 2 of them. The throw to Mack, 22 yards on the trickeration. Adrian Killings, the ball carrier now. And he'll be close.
Down in 2 long drives by LSU. They just haven't been on the field.
Coming up on the final minute of the first quarter. It's Taj McGowan, a single play. 60 seconds to go. Flag comes out. Let's see.
Defensive lineman.
Here's Mack to throw. And a complete.
On the field.
So it's a loss on the completion. 2nd and 16. Mack to throw again. Down the sideline. Gabriel Davis. 7 and a flag.
This could be another targeting situation. Very dangerous situation.
Personal foul, targeting. Number 9, defense. The play is under review.
Wow. Snelson gets the ball, and he's getting tackled underneath, and then his head's coming down. Now Delpit's coming up there to make a play. He's coming up there to tackle a receiver, and Snelson is coming down to the ground. This is almost impossible.
First down.
I have never seen a faster review. They took about 5 seconds to make this call.
Yeah, and Coach O's trying to tell him, listen, wrap him. That's very difficult. Coach O played cold.